Joining me now, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, this is another big pile of money that he's going to be asking for tonight from the Oval Office. I'm going to get into this a little bit later in the angle. But people are getting tired of policing borders and while we leave our own border open.
Yeah, and what he's going to do tonight, Laura, is he's going to try to convince us that it's more important to spend who knows how much money on Ukraine. We're basically now funding the entire society of Ukraine. I mean, we're paying for their banking system. We're paying for their education system. We're writing checks to their government. More important to do that than to secure our border or help our ally Israel. Those are like distant second and third priorities. No, all the big money is going to go to Ukraine. It's just ridiculous. Let's secure our border. Let's help our ally who is under attack. And there doesn't need to be any more money to Ukraine. End of story.
Senator, it isn't just Ukraine getting more goodies, though, but potentially Hamas, because listen to the Deputy National Security Advisor, Jonathan Feiner, today.
The president was also quite clear that if this assistance goes in, it cannot be misappropriated, cannot be taken by Hamas fighters for their own purposes. It has to get to Palestinian civilians who need it.
Is the U.S. then essentially in a position where it has to take the word of Hamas that it will not be taken?
We believe there is an understanding now among all of the players who control that crossing.
They have an understanding?
Yeah, the understanding is
at this point?
Nobody believes them. And listen, these are the same people, Laura, who gave $6 billion to Iran at the same time that Hamas was planning these attacks and Iran was helping them. And now we're supposed to believe that giving them $100 million, our money, our taxpayer money, that's not going to go to the terrorists? Giving it to the Palestinian leaders, it's not going to go to the terrorists? I mean, please, give me a break. I can't believe that this is what Joe Biden is doing with Americans' taxpayer dollars. I can't wait to hear how he tries to justify it. There is no justification. There shouldn't be a dollar that goes to Gaza while these attacks are underway. We need to support Israel.
Well, what about the fact that the White House today, Senator, had to apologize for showing a photo or releasing a photo that actually showed the faces of U.S. Special Forces that are operating, obviously, in the most dangerous of conditions? And again, this is the kind of incompetence that we see as they say, give us billions and billions and billions of more dollars and, we'll get it right this time.
Yeah, these are the people who are running our foreign policy. Joe Biden is the guy who has got his hand on the nuclear football and is making these decisions. I mean, if that doesn't frighten you, I don't know what will. These people are so incompetent. Let's not forget what they did in Afghanistan barely 2 years ago, the disastrous, chaotic, embarrassing withdrawal that they prosecuted there. And now these people want us to trust them to run the policy in Ukraine, give them money without any kind of limit, and tell the Israelis what to do. No, thank you. We should say to the Israelis, you do what you need to do, and we're going to support you. And meanwhile, we're going to close our borders and get this society secure.
Back to the publishing or releasing a photo of our special forces, their faces. Fox News did obtain a statement from the White House, Senator. They said, as soon as this was brought to our attention, we immediately deleted the photo. We regret the error and any issues this may have caused. I mean, it's a bit of an understatement, don't you think? It's leading on the, a lot of newspapers across the country, the Daily Mail is rolling with this. The story is on fire because it shows, again, these people in leadership positions that are spending billions of taxpayer dollars are pure incompetence, from withdrawing from Afghanistan to not putting out a photo of our special forces. I mean, how dumb can you get?
My favorite part of that is when it was brought to our attention, as if they didn't know to begin with. I mean, it's unbelievable. Would they have to go and log on to Twitter to figure it out? Unbelievable. And it just tells you the kind of total incompetence you've got running this government.